This video is going to focus on the ObjectiveEd games. The first two games are called Speed Gesture and Sound Search. With VoiceOver running, I'm going to go ahead and open up
ObjectiveEd games.
ObjectiveEd games.
To open. Portrait. ObjectiveEd. Test goals. Button. Double tap to select.
Okay, I'm using the free version of this system. These are test goals. I'm going to open up the test goal page.
Goals.
There are 8 goals on this page. We are going to take a look at the first 2. Each goal is associated with a game. The first game is Speed Gesture, and the second game we're going to take a look at is Sound Search. Now, I do want to point out that if I drag my finger down the screen, nothing happens. VoiceOver, that function of drag function does not work on these games. Right or left swipe does work correctly, and so I'm going to use a right swipe or a left swipe to back up to go through this menu.
OED goals. Accessibility using Speed Gesture.
Okay, so I'm going
Double tap to select.
to open up Speed Gesture with a double tap.
Hold your device in portrait mode. Perform each gesture as they are announced. You will have a limited time to perform each one. Tap with 2 fingers to repeat instructions. Tap with 1 finger to begin the game.
Okay, as it said, if I want to start the game, I'm going to tap with 1 finger. If I want to hear the directions again, I'm going to use a 2-finger single tap. Each game will play for 60 seconds, and it's a matter of how many times can I do the correct gesture. The first level of the game is tap and double tap. Let's take a look and see how this works. So I'm going to just tap anywhere on the screen to start the game.
The game is starting.
Double tap 1.
So I'm going to do a double tap.
Good work. Tap 1.
Tap with a single finger.
Perfect. Double tap 1. Tremendous. Tap 1. Tap 1. Tap 1. Tap 1. Amazing. Double tap 1.
Okay, this time I'm going to tap too slow.
Double tap 1.
And too slow again, and you can hear that I didn't do it correctly.
Terrific. Tap 1. Nice. Tap 1.
This time I'm not going to be fast enough, and I'll also get that same
Double
sound.
1.
So now double tap,
Double.
and I'm going to see how quickly I can do them.
Double tap 1. Double.
So as soon as I hear double, I'm going to tap.
1. Well done. Tap 1. Double tap 1. Double tap 1.
And the bell tells me I'm done.
170 points.
Game over.
Okay, again, the drag does not work through the menu, so I'm going to use my right swipe, and I'm going to hear it's game over. I'm going to hear my score.
Score 170.
And then I have some options. Let's go through these options.
Play again.
And I'm right swiping through, play
Double
again.
tap to select.
And play again just means I'm going to play again on the same level. And this first level is just tap and double tap.
Next skill.
I can move on to the next skill.
Double tap to select.
The second level is a swipe up, down, left, or right.
Tutorials.
Tutorials are really good.
Double tap to select.
I'm going to open up a tutorial, but I am going to mention that the last option is the main menu, so I can go back to that main menu if I want to here and choose another game. So I'm going to open up tutorials.
Tutorials.
And on this page, I have 2 options, learn to tap and learn to play Speed Gesture. So if I'm not sure how to play the game, I'm going to go down to the second option, learn to play Speed Gesture. If I want to learn how to tap, I don't know the gesture, I'm going to swipe right once.
Button.
I'm going to double tap to open.
Welcome to Speed Gesture. In this game, you will perform the gestures as they are called out. Tap means to press your finger on the screen and quickly remove it.
Tap 1.
Double tap means to tap twice in a row quickly.
Double tap 1.
If a number is spoken after a gesture, that means you must use that many fingers.
Tap 2.
Now I'm going to do 2-finger single tap.
Now you know how to tap. Perform each gesture as they are announced. You will have a limited time to perform each one. Tap with 2 fingers to repeat instructions. Tap with 1 finger to begin the game.
Okay, so it's going to automatically take me to the next level. So let's take a look at what the second level is. So I'm going to do a 1-finger single tap.
The game is starting.
Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Tap 1. Nice job. Tap 1. Great. Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Tap 1. Tap 1. Tap 1. 10. Double tap 1.
So I had 10 in a row that was correct.
Tremendous. Tap 1. Excellent. Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Tap 1. Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Double tap 1. Tap 1. 10. Tap 1. Double tap 1. You score 220 points.
Game over.
Okay, so when I did the tutorial, it automatically opened up to the same level. It did not take me to the next level. So if I want to go to the next skill, I'm going to have to go through the menu and select next skill. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that when I'm teaching a student to do these taps and gestures, I do teach the kids to have their hand flat, just above. You just hover above the iPad screen and ideally just drop 1 finger. So you just want to hold your hand there and drop 1 finger to play those games or to do those gestures. If I bring my hand way up and come way down, then it takes too much time and I can't get a higher score, and I'm a lot slower, not as efficient. And also with the gestures, we don't want to do huge gestures. We want to do very small gestures. Because this game is a speed game, it really encourages the kids to make smaller gestures because they can go faster. They're more efficient. All right, let's take a look at one more level.
Score 200. Play again. Next skill.
Now I'm going to double tap to open.
Perform each gesture as they are announced. You will have a limited time to perform each one. Tap with 2 fingers to repeat instructions. Tap with 1 finger to begin the game.
And tap with 1 finger.
The game is starting.
Swipe left 1. Swipe up 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe right 1. Swipe right 1. Swipe left 1. Swipe left 1. Swipe up 1. Swipe left 1. Swipe left 10. Swipe up 1. Swipe right 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe right 1. Swipe up 1. Swipe left 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe up 20. Swipe left 1. Swipe right 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe left 1. Swipe down 1. Swipe up 1. Swipe left 1. Swipe right 1. You score 280 points.
Game over.
And again, if you noticed, I was only listening to the swipe and then the D for down, or R for right, or L for left. I didn't have to listen to the whole word in order to be as fast as I can. We want to encourage our kids to listen quickly and process that information and make that gesture quickly. So we want to speed up their abilities. And this game is a really good way of doing that. All right, this time I'm